If you don't slow down, I'll never catch up. A few days ago, I was walking downtown in the afternoon when I became aware of someone behind me. It was a busy city street, so I didn't think much of it at first. But this man stayed right behind me for a few blocks. I could hear his breathing becoming ragged and coarse. As he followed me, his breath grew heavier. I didn't want to turn around or make eye contact, but I could sense his presence. Then I heard him say, "Honey, if you don't slow down, I'll never catch up to you." I was terrified. My blood ran cold, and I whipped around to confront him. He was big, at least a foot taller than me, and I noticed a sticky paper ID tag on his chest from a mental hospital. A mental patient had been following me, trying to get me to slow down. I quickly crossed the street, not looking back, relieved when he stopped following me. That's how I imagined this story would have been told if I were the woman, but I'm not. I'm the guy, and this is the story of how I accidentally became someone else's "let's not meet." I had been out of the office for over a week due to a nasty bout of bronchitis that completely wiped me out. My girlfriend, my loving partner who nursed me back to health, was now stuck at home. It was my first day back to work, and feeling bad for her, I wanted to do something nice. She's an avid player of Elder Scrolls Online, which had just released a new expansion. She had put off getting it to focus on picking up the slack while I was sick. So on my lunch break, I decided to hit the nearby GameStop and get her the digital code. I made it to GameStop, bought the code, and texted her a picture with a joking message telling her to wait until I got home to play, or I'd never catch up. Then I started walking back to the office, heading uphill. The heat and humidity, combined with my recovery from bronchitis, took their toll. I began breathing heavily, and I noticed I was walking behind a woman for a couple of blocks. Now, two important things about me. First, I'm a tech nerd with a smartwatch and Bluetooth earbuds. Second, I'm a big guy, 6'2" and 240 pounds. I might look intimidating, but I'm really just a teddy bear who shares pictures of my cat online. Still, I know that in the wrong context I could be seen as scary. When my girlfriend called, I tapped my watch to answer without taking my phone out of my pocket. She heard the chime and excitedly started talking about how she couldn't wait to play. I jokingly replied, "Honey, if you don't slow down, I'll never catch up." The woman ahead of me freaked out and whipped around. It hit me, she thought I was talking to her. I realized I had been following her for 2 blocks, wheezing and not holding a phone. To make matters worse, I had left my work ID at home. I work in a secure government building that requires ID for entry. Without it, I'd have to go through a lengthy security process. But I still had a visitor badge stuck to my chest, which bore the name of the government agency I work for, the Department of Mental Health. Her eyes darted to the badge, and after a moment of hesitation, she quickly turned and hurried down a side street. I turned to my girlfriend and said, "I think some lady just thought I was trying to kidnap her." So here's to you, downtown lady, who probably thought I was some heavy-breathing pervert, instead of a government bureaucrat trying to do something nice for my girlfriend on my lunch break. Let's not meet again. I'm afraid your heart won't take it.